Ordering a swatch is a great way to ensure the color, scale, and design of the wallpaper will meet all of your needs. Make sure you're happy with the design, see how it looks in different lighting, and confirm the design you selected is the right one for your space. Proper wall preparation is the most crucial step for successful wallpaper installation, both to ensure your paper adheres properly to the wall and to ensure easy removal when it's time for a change. Make sure your wall is smooth, clean, dry, and dust-free. Patch any damaged areas of the wall, especially where sharp edges might pierce or tear the wallpaper. Remove any nail heads, nicks, gouges, or other surface imperfections, and old wall covering. Wallpaper will only accentuate any flaws in the wall, so please make sure your wall is a smooth canvas to start. Gather the supplies you will need for installation. You'll need a sharp utility knife or snap blade with extra blades and a place to dispose of blades after use. A squeegee, included with all orders of peel and stick rolls, a metal ruler or hard surface like a putty knife for trimming, a tape measure, and we recommend using a laser level, but it is not required. Make sure your paper has had at least 24 hours to acclimate to the space before installation. Remove the rolls from the bag and take off the bands. The instructions are on the reverse side. Check your rolls to ensure that the print scale, size, and color of your panels are correct and that there are no print defects on the wallpaper. If you see any issues, contact the Spoonflower help team before starting. The top of each panel has no white space, while the bottom has a narrow white label with a barcode. Do not trim your paper before hanging, as this could cause the repeat not to match. While each roll is numbered, quantity 1 of 8, and so on, you can install your panels in any order. This number is the quantity of items in your order. Rolls of the same length print identically. Spoonflower wallpapers are packaged with the bottom of the pattern rolled to the outside of the roll. Unroll each roll to find the top of the pattern. Choose your starting point. If you are applying wallpaper across multiple walls, you may install from the farthest left corner to the right, or from the right corner to the left. Once you start in one direction, you must commit to it. If covering all the walls of a room, choose an inconspicuous starting point, since the pattern may not match exactly. Remove any electrical outlet covers, light switch covers, window hardware, or other fixtures that might get in your way. Make sure that there is no power to the outlets. Using your flat surface, prepare all of your tools and materials. If using a laser level, set it up to help guide your first panel and ensure that it is straight. Grab your first panel and peel away 6 inches of the paper liner from the top. Place a few inches of the exposed, sticky backing onto the wall with at least 1 to 2 inches of the paper above the top edge of the wall. Using a laser level, step back and check that the roll is straight and the design is level. If you do not have a level, use your eye as best judgment. Once paper is level, press the paper onto the wall at the center of the panel. Be careful not to scrape the design. Move large bubbles to release at the edges. Keeping the roll of paper flat to the wall, unroll another small section of the panel. Peel and fold down more paper liner and install the next 4 to 6 inch segment, smoothing from the center as before. Move down the wall in small segments until you reach the bottom of the panel. Do not trim away excess paper until you are finished installing all the panels. Pick up your second panel. Before hanging, check to see where the pattern will match on the first panel to ensure it matches without leaving a gap at the top of the wall. Position the second panel, matching the design, so it overlaps the previous panel by approximately ½ inch. The overlap may vary from roll to roll, so be mindful and visually match the repeat. There is no need to trim the overlap. This guarantees there will be no spaces between panels. Once your panel is in position, apply it to the wall using the steps you followed for the first panel. working down the wall in 4 to 6 inch segments, constantly verifying pattern alignment before applying pressure with the squeegee to adhere the paper to the wall. Use your utility knife or snap blade to cut around any electrical or light switches and smooth your paper. Continue using your level or taking visual care to make sure your panels are straight. Repeat these steps with each panel until you complete your installation. If needed, panels can be repositioned. Gently pull off paper parallel to the wall with consistent pressure to avoid stretching. Reposition and use a squeegee to set into place. Installing in corners, either interior or exterior, may offer a challenge, especially when you are installing more than half a roll from one wall surface to the next. In a perfect scenario, installing only a few inches of paper around or into the corner is best. It is easier to keep the paper level, and there isn't too much extra weight to balance. Do not cut the paper to align with corner edges because it will cause problems with your seamless overlap. Instead, wrap the paper around or into the corner. Installing a few inches of paper beyond the corner line is ideal. Using your smoothing tool, press the paper flush against any moldings. Use a sharp utility knife with a good grip to trim the extra paper around the frames of windows and doors and across the ceiling and the baseboard. Place your metal ruler or putty knife against the wall to protect your wallpaper, and be sure to use a new blade for each cut. This will ensure you have clean lines and it won't snag your paper. Collect used blades in a safe place. Reattach electrical outlet covers, light switch covers, window hardware, or other fixtures. Congratulations! You have successfully installed peel and stick wallpaper.